We are back. So, the shadow of the trailer park no longer looms over us, which is nice, but the shadow of Supercross absolutely still does. Ugh. Like I was saying, I might just restart this tournament at some point and try to build up a bigger point buffer, but first I think we'll just forget about that for a little bit, and perhaps... Oh, I already did one Pro National. I forgot that. I was thinking, let's have our professional debut. We've actually already done that. Oh well. So, we did more Enduro. I was thinking we may start with, as we often do, start with their freestyle. Although, I forgot that. So, we can't follow our usual loop that we'd be doing up until now because, at this point, I think the remaining freestyle courses, or all the pro freestyle courses, are not places that will do, like, for instance, national and enduro races at. They're actually stages made entirely just for freestyle. So Scrapyard, Construction Site, City Park, at least those ones. I'm not sure about Pro's Backyard. Not sure about Ice Ridge and Sidewinder. At least all the ones I just named. Those ones are exclusively for freestyle. But I'll give you a taste of them because I like these a lot, these places. I probably should have made sure I had sensible tires, but I probably do, because the last things I did were... Actually, wait. No, the last thing I did was probably... Oh boy. Give me a second. I'll actually make sure I have the right tires, because I think the last place I went was a trailer park which had sand, and I probably used the sand tires. Alright, I had dirt tires, don't worry. And also, I have to wonder why there's so many billboards in this scrapyard, but whatever. So look at this place. This is a nice, big, fun place. Well, actually, compared to everything else, it's actually quite small. But look at this, just trick stuff everywhere to do, instead of, well, not. This means I actually pretty thoroughly explore this little spot we're in here. Actually, while we're here, I might as well make a quick stop by the little spot here. Yeah, routing is going to be a bit trickier, because I don't think we're going to find much in the way of, like singular paths to take through for the green targets like we've seen in some other places in these pro freestyle events. Aha! But yeah, my favorite stages in this game are generally the pro ones, the pro freestyle ones, because these are the ones that have all sorts of fairly inventive and, you might just say, novelty even, kinds of concepts, which I always found really fun. Note to self, barrels cannot be knocked over. They're much heavier than an ATV, as we all know. Thud. And we got 75 for green targets this time. Fantastic. See how much higher the red ones are. Not a lot of time for this one, but also fewer targets. We'll see. This time they're slightly in the air. And one slightly on this one. Oh man, almost. Given this is pro, it might be that we also want some better stats for these than I have right now to be able to get the requisite airtime and so on, but we'll see. Oh, I just need more speed for it, really. Okay, we have multiple options here. Yeah, I think this is still going to be one where we kind of have to route it ourselves. You can land sideways like that if you just land not moving at all, it's fine. Ah, that would have been fine, I think. I think this might be the preferred way to get this particular target. Ah, jeez. That one's a little rough. Now let's get this little straggler out on this corner. I think we're doing fine. I think there's a pretty clear route to getting the last of these at this point. Make it down the opposite direction. There we go. Not a lot of time left, but maybe still feasible. Ah! I don't know if we can do it at this point. Save me, Bootsy. Alright, so all but one. Nope. If I hadn't missed the one jump, I would have gotten it. Okay, that's not too bad. I will say the Scratch Turn my least favorite out of the... Well, no. Out of the Pro freestyle tracks that I actually remember, I'd say this is probably my least favorite. But there are also two that I just don't remember at all. Sidewinder, whatever that one was called, and which was the last one, I think. And then there was the other snowy one that I completely forgot the existence of. Yeah, I think I'm doing fine here. I don't care too much if I wipe out there. It's better. I lose less time by wiping out than I do by missing the jump entirely, so. And this one I think you have to take from this side. This is a way steeper jump from this side. Okay, but now I'm kind of in the same situation as before. If I just get more speed on this jump, because I think this was line missed, right? Oh, that's too high! Shoot! Okay, see if I can get some practice going for that jump first. That one's giving me trouble. Alright, go for you. Should I just not preload? Yeah, that seems to be the way of getting it. Okay. Well, we're doing this in a very suboptimal order now, I think, but let's see where I can get from here. Yeah, I'm kind of at an impasse here with the stuff on my left or here. Because you clearly have to hit that from the other side. It's not a tsunami, but thank you. Shoot. I'm just not getting a good lineup on that. Okay. I realize that would be a problem, overshooting that one. So again, what I really just like about these targets way up in the air. And that's not a tsunami. Okay, but at least now how to pick up that one that I was missing. Okay. You know what we're doing. Hey, does this game have... Yes, this game does have steal tricks. And I'm losing points as I do more and more tsunamis. Next thing I wanted to do is this jump here, which is a bit of a tricky one. I don't know how I've managed to get consistently so far, but... There we go. I think we're okay. Ooh. Okay, so this one, no preload this time. Right through it. Good. puts you on the right side to go for this one. Okay, let's bail here to see ourselves a return trip. And one more. There we go. Not bad at all. See, being a pro isn't so hard. 90 credits, look at that. Someone actually acknowledges our efforts now. It's still pocket change, but it's better than 20 or something. That's super tough to do. We're still gonna do the usual cheese tactics here, though, I think. For getting... for getting really big combos, or getting huge numbers of combos. Oh, come on. Cash it in. Just because, and you don't have a lot of time to do all these. It's actually really hard to do flatland here. But at least there's no short. One thing that is nice about these pro courses is that there's really no shortage of places to do tricks and get lots of air. There we go. And now it's the one where we actually, or okay, now I just need to do a big combo, and then we'll go for actual points after this. I'm not too big on the whole, I don't really get the mentalities between the whole, like, do lots of unique combos one, just because, well, it incentivizes you to do exactly what I just did, which is not really much of the, darn it. You can't see why I'm trying to do a flatland and failing, unfortunately, because that is a thing that tends to happen. It's just wasting too much time here. Yep, seems if you're just on the wrong sort of slope. Okay. Oh, no. Give up. If you're on the wrong sort of terrain, it's a bit hard to pull off any flatland. Okay, I managed to land in a wheelie. It's weird. Ah, yeah, I keep trying to do a bicycle there. I don't know how to do any flatland at that point. Just by virtue of the... because of the slope that I'm on. Man, yeah, it's hard to do big combos here, and though you have lots of places you can do jumps just because it's not very friendly to flatland. I should perhaps rethink my strategy of kind of traveling around as much as I don't trying to redo the same tricks over and over either. Because the way I'm doing this is I just kind of run around in improvised fashion. I'm curious if I could find... Good job. Curious if I could find a better place to just stay in one spot and do this. I brought this one with you. I'm kind of surprised now the another target's how to explore that, darn it. Yes, lots of the terrain here is sloped, and you basically can't do bicycles on slopes. The bicycles are my primary means of keeping combos going on the ground. So I was thinking is maybe we could go into the center spot here and Why aren't you doing bicycle anymore? Come on. I was kind of considering going into the center, even though I haven't done it yet. And finding out as trying to do that shit as kind of a half pipe sort of spot. This is going okay. Oh, come on. It does get a lot harder to do this at the higher... Well, it gets hard to do this at the higher combo counts and also when you have to navigate trickier terrain. Let's actually make good on what I was saying though and see if we can go into this section here. Not that way. Well, I got in. So I was thinking something like going here, but I don't think I can really treat this as a half-pipe sort of spot. There are some places where you can do that in this game, but here I'm just going to jump right out of the, Even so, it is a good spot to get lots of... Ah, come on. See, that's going to be pretty far. But I'm kind of out of L tricks to do, unfortunately. Those are the short ones. Oh, come on! You saw me going in various directions, almost doing a bicycle there. Yeah, so the thought is maybe I could... Might actually have to start like designing a line here. I can enter from here. Oh, come on! It's into that combo instantly. That's not enough air to do anything. Jeez, this one's actually rough. This is going to be pretty crazy in some of the other courses too, although most of them aren't as like completely full of bumps as this one. Lots of them do have more in the way of like flat land you can actually like do, well, flatland tricks on. Alright, he did that one and like wiped out anyways. Like Pro's backyard, I know, for instance, is large. A lot of it is flat. Same with the city. Oh, come on! It is so tricky getting flatland to work in this game. Thing is, it's not like, say, like a Tony Hawk game or whatever, where you just say do flatland and then the game does it. Like it's physics based, whether or not it registers as you doing a flatland trick. So the entire time I was going on that turn, I was trying to do a bicycle, which was not realistic at all. The point being that I was attempting and it was not happening. You can't really land. If you ever leave the ground during the bicycle, you're kind of done for. Man, this one's actually really tough. The fact that I run out of short tricks to do in the air also, jeez, does not help. I don't know how to... There are spots here where I just don't know how to deal with the fact that I seem not to be able to do any flatland. Oh. Just trying to do an endo there for a second. Basically if you're on a slope, on a sideways slope, you cannot do flatland, which is where some of these things put me. A lot of this place is a sideways slope. I think I had a good idea with... Well, I don't know where to continue it, though. I feel like I had a decent idea with this here. I was trying to do a wheelie that entire time. I was going up the slope, but of course that's a tough place to do a slope. That's going to be pretty far. The question is just where I go after I... Okay. Wish I could just kind of go back there precisely. Just trying to restart, wait, and then set myself back up. Yeah, I tried to do an endo into a wheelie there, but it just doesn't work. So I'm not sure how to continue after I finish that jump. Well, it always feels like I'm getting somewhere here. Good preload. I need to preload there, otherwise you clip the wire. And if you just have a couple like flat jumps leading up to each other, that gives you plenty to work with in this game. That's kind of what I'm doing right here, really. I think I already did all the triangle tricks. Man. So maybe that's a better spot to be. I always feel tempted to start where I am right here. If nothing else, by virtue of being here. I feel like I can go up here. Why don't the targets have you go up here? Curious if there's utility to that for me. It's weird that none of the targets have you go up there. It's just a nice little spot of the stage that's unused otherwise. Fantastic. Okay, come on. So this is a flat-ish spot that I can, well, do all my flatland on. I can't necessarily do a lot of tricks right there, but it's a start. This part's too... Yeah, that part's just too sloped on the side. Man. I've already done those tricks, shoot! Also just awful landing, but how they actually managed to loop... Well, I didn't manage to loop back. If I had a whole combo come all the way back, it would have been great, but I did not. So where did I start earlier? This wasn't actually too bad. Good start here, for instance. Oh, no? Flatland, please. I do wonder if others are going to be as difficult as this, but I feel like they might not be just by virtue of most of these not being as dense and uneven as this particular course is. Hello! Please, Flatland, if you would... I am... Okay, now I get none of that. I'm relying so hard on getting this done here. No! Why did you... That's actually really close there. That is a decent line if I can do that. So go a little faster on this part. I might as well start still with... Oh, come on. I don't know if I landed doing the stunt or if I just happened to hit a bad angle. This game's not very generous about what angles you can land at. But I think that's my best promise so far. Endo, wheelie, get my bicycles in. Plenty of tricks there. Ah! If I can keep up a combo right there, which is a lot more difficult than I feel like it should be. I lose track of which tricks I've done sometimes, too. There are only so many air stunts you can do. Like, the highest combos you have to do, I think, were like 17. That's actually, I think at that point, a fairly decent subset of all the tricks that are available in the game. You don't have tons, precisely. Ah, I hate landing on that slope, too. I think we've almost gotten something figured out. I think I can just not lose my combo after landing. This will be pretty okay. Come on. It helps a lot that I actually a lot of speed on this part. Okay. I wanted to land on the right elevated part, which proves a lot more difficult than I think it should. So I can get 4 tricks here on the ground. Just get all my flatline done immediately. And if I don't land in the higher portion, I can't get back up while still doing flatland. Okay. On the flatland. It's really, you don't have a, if you're trying to go at any appreciable speed, that's actually pretty difficult there. And I do want to go fast so I can get enough air. So now I'm not going to go, I guess I go slow enough, I kind of, no, I don't end up where I need to be because I land right on a hill. I can't not fall over there. I felt like I had something here. There was one time I actually managed to get something pretty good by following this route. Okay, right. I'm still not super confident about what to do once I land. If I can actually continue on to the jump by the crane. My god. And sure, here, now I'm here. Where it's very, very difficult to keep a combo going. Kind of don't remember which tricks I have and haven't done, which is also a big problem right now. Don't land on the... There, jeez. That was a really precarious landing. Okay, that went a lot longer than it should have, but next time we'll just do stunts. That shouldn't be too bad. We'll see. Bye, everyone.